Hello friends! My name is Shayla and today I'm here to recommend some books about love for you. With Valentine's Day coming up this weekend, I really wanted to get on here and share some of my favorite love stories in honor of my Valentine's Day choice, Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. This is my choice to read for Valentine's this year, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm about 150 pages in. The way everything's developing, I mean, I'm pretty sure I know where it goes, but I'm still really enjoying it. The writing is very well done. And I will probably be picking up more Jojo Moyes from here on out because I'm really enjoying her writing style. So let's dig into the books that I'm recommending. I would recommend Me Before You if you haven't read it because I'm really enjoying it, but these are ones that I've actually read and completed and highly recommend. So the first one is The Unvalentine by Sam Beeson, and it's illustrated by Jessie Draper. This is a little tiny short story written by my high school English teacher. Well, one of them at least. It is about this kind of goth girl who doesn't believe in love. So she wrote, and it's about how she meets, you know, this little goth boy, and it's just cute. It's really, really sweet. I mean, you could easily sit down and read this with your kids because it's about like going to school and Valentine's and stuff. It's just really adorable. I highly recommend checking this out if you haven't. Next up is one of my more recent reads, and that is The Storied Life of A.J. Fikry. This book has so much love interweaved throughout the entire thing. This is about a bookshop owner. The story starts off with him losing a collection of rare poems that he owns and what happens to his life from that point on. This book is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. It's, you know, about 250 pages long. It's not a long read, but it's by Gabrielle Zevin, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this book. Next up, if you're new to my channel, you might not have heard this book, but if you've been around for a while, you are no stranger to this book, and that is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Eva Lavender. There is almost every definition of love is in this book, and interweaved through its story. So for those of you who don't know what this is about, this is a magical realism book about a girl born with wings and her family's story. So it gets kind of a family history. You go from her great-grandmother down to her and everything that happens to the women in their family. And it is beautifully written. I absolutely adore it. I highly recommend it. Even if you don't really love love stories, I would still recommend this book. Next up is The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. These are fairy tale retellings. We do fairy tale retellings of Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel, and Snow White in the series. And these books are fun. They are sci-fi adventures. Cinderella's a cyborg in this first book, and it is really fun. I really enjoyed the entire series. Scarlet is probably my least favorite book outside of the brief cool novel Fairest about the villain. I really didn't enjoy that one, but if you can tough it through Scarlet, you can get through the rest of the series, and I absolutely adore it. Next up is a super mushy book, and it's not the best written book ever, but they're still fun to read, and those are Nicholas Sparks books. This particular one is the lucky one. I really enjoy the way he writes love stories. Safe Haven is probably my favorite. I actually have that one now. I should have put that one up. Anyway, because this is a movie cover, and the other one's just the pretty cover. Anyway, so Nicholas Sparks knows how to write romance and tug at your hearts. So if you're looking for just a truly sappy romance, Nicholas Sparks is a great author to pick up. You could pretty much pick up any of his books and find that in them. Next up, if you're looking for a funny romance, that has to be The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Again, if you've been on my channel very long, this is not anything new or surprising. I'm sure you know the plot of The Princess Bride is by now, so I'm not going to go through that, but just know that the book is so much funnier than the movie. You will absolutely adore it. Last up is a manga that I recently read, and I'm super excited to talk to you about it, and that is Orange. So Orange is about this group of high school friends who, all of a sudden, the main female protagonist starts getting letters from herself 10 years in the future. And it's all about saving their friend from a terrible fate. And throughout it, this cute little romance blossoms. It is just adorable. The art style is just lovely. I really just enjoy this manga. I got the collection, so the first 12, if it was an anime, it would be the first 12 episodes are all in this one bind up. But I do highly recommend checking out Orange. The next compilation will be coming out in May, and I'm super excited for it. I think it finishes in that. I think it's just going to be the 2 volumes in these big bind-ups, but I really highly recommend it. The friendships are amazing, and the way everything is happening is so fun. I'm really excited for the next volume in it. I really enjoyed my read of this. I sat down and devoured it all in like 3 hours because it's fairly chunky, and I was being pretty thorough with it, but mangas always go fast. So you could just sit down and read this on Valentine's Day if you wanted, but anyway, I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. This was a 5 out of 5 star manga for me. So friends, those are some Valentine's Day recommendations for you. They are full of love, full of fun, and I hope you enjoy them. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Valentine's Day read is, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!